Hey guys, today we're going to read another Newsela article. Newsela puts out a lot of great nonfiction articles, so they're real stories. This is another informational article that we can learn something from. So, since we've been talking about landforms and how the earth is formed, this article is about glaciers. So, we're experiencing global warming, which is our earth is really hot, and so it's melting the glaciers and it's melting a lot of the Antarctica area and the Arctic, the very cold places. So this article says blankets help glacier keep its cool. So here you see our text feature of our photograph and then our caption underneath. It says a Swiss flag floats on the Rhone glacier. The glacier has been covered with insulating blankets that protect it from the sun. Okay? And this was in 2018. All right, so read with me. The Rhone Glacier is melting. A glacier is a huge piece of ice. The Rhone Glacier is in Switzerland. This country is in Europe. Why is the glacier melting? Scientists say global warming is to blame. Most scientists agree that Earth is getting hotter. They call this global warming. Most agree people are causing it too. People are using too much fuel. Many things need fuel in order to work. Fuel powers cars, it lights our homes. To make these things work, we burn fuel. This creates gases. The gases hold in heat. Over time, it makes the world hotter. Okay, here is our heading. Saving Icy Neighbor. Scientists worry about the Rhone Glacier. So do people who live near it. They want to save their icy neighbor. A few years ago, they had an idea. They started covering the glacier in blankets. You probably use blankets to stay warm. How can blankets keep a glacier cold? These blankets are white. They reflect sunlight. Usually, sunlight hits the top of the glacier. It heats up the ice. Now it hits the blanket. Sunlight bounces off. The glacier stays cool underneath. Villagers had the idea 8 years ago. That is when they first covered the glacier with blankets. It helped. The blankets slowed the melting. The villagers have brought up blankets every year since then. Oh, wow. Look how cool this picture is. It says ice caves inside the Rhone Glacier. Imagine walking in there, it'd probably be freezing. Okay, so here we go. Keep reading. Blue cave sparkles. The glacier is 12,000 feet high. It is in the Swiss Alps. The Alps are a chain of mountains. The glacier is famous for its ice cave. The cave is sparkly and blue. The glacier has already shrunk a lot, said Mathis Huss. Mr. Huss is a glacier scientist, but the blankets do help. They protect the glacier from sunlight, Mr. Huss said. This slows down the melting. Project takes hours. Covering the glacier is not easy. It is also not cheap. The blankets are heavy. They must be carried up the mountain. The project takes hours. It costs thousands of dollars. The villagers are paying for most of it. They think it is worth it. People from all over the world come to see the glacier. When they visit, they stay in the villages. They eat in restaurants. This brings a lot of money to the villagers. Mr. Huss said blankets cannot save a whole glacier. Global warming will still have an effect. Okay, let's read this last little part. Less than 100 years left. Scientists have made a sad prediction. They say most glaciers in the Alps will melt all the way down. These glaciers have less than 100 years left. Then they will be gone forever, scientists say. For now, the blankets are working. The Rhone Glacier stays cold under its blankets. All right, thank you for reading with me. This taught us a lot about global warming and about glaciers. It is very sad that eventually these glaciers will be gone, so we have to conserve our energy. All right, bye guys. See y'all later.